Logan Paul, the golden boy of YouTube. The man who rose from daily vlogs and Vine antics to WrestleMania main events and billion-dollar beverages. But behind the energy drinks, boxing gloves, and podcast mic, there's a darker truth. From crypto scandals and lawsuits to animal cruelty and cultural disrespect, Logan didn't just make a mistake, he burned the bridge between himself and his fans. This is how Logan Paul destroyed his reputation. Let's start with the mess that might be Logan's biggest screw-up, Crypto Zoo. Back in August 2021, Logan launched what he claimed would be a revolutionary crypto game. You buy NFT eggs, hatch them into animals, and breed them to make money.
Crypto Zoo is a blockchain project that I created about a year and a half ago. You buy these eggs on the blockchain and you can hatch them into what are called base animals. And then you can breed your base animals with each other to create fun looking viral hybrid offspring that have a rarity scale. If you hatch a rare animal and you breed it with another rare animal and it yields a rare hybrid animal, that animal then yields and collects a token the longer you hold it. Then when you release it into the wild, you accrue your yield.
Sounded like Pokemon meets Profit, but it was all smoke. Behind the flashy promo and blockchain buzzwords, the game simply didn't work. The eggs never hatched, the game never launched, and the only thing that multiplied were the lawsuits. Logan claimed he invested over $1 million into the project with his team, but it didn't take long before chaos broke out. Kelling allegedly held the game code hostage over unpaid wages. Eddie was accused of being a con artist with fake credentials. And Jake allegedly siphoned off millions. Fans lost everything, and Logan's only response? Blame the team. But then came the wrecking ball, CoffeeZilla. In late 2022, YouTube's top crypto whistleblower CoffeeZilla released a bombshell 3-part series exposing Crypto Zoo. He didn't just rant, he brought receipts, text messages, voice calls, confidential documents, leaked financials. Everything pointed toward Logan Paul being fully aware of the chaos and still choosing to hype the project.
CryptoZoo.co. I am so excited about this project. It's so fun. It's a really fun game that makes you money.
A fun game that earns you money. How much did you guys make from Crypto Zoo?
I lost around $50,000 in Crypto Zoo.
I lost $40,000.
And I lost around $15,000.
I lost $25,000.
$120,000.
$500,000 Australian, which is $500,000 in crypto.
One dev told CoffeeZilla he was burning $50,000 a week with a 30-person engineering team. And the only thing Logan's crew contributed? Photoshop JPEGs. No real game, no payout system, just a $1 million rug pull disguised as a passion project. Logan initially denied everything. He lashed out, called CoffeeZilla a clout chaser, even threatened legal action.
Because Logan's lawsuit makes no sense, we're going to go through it because from the beginning, there's problems. Logan's 5 lawyers tried to discredit me as a journalist. They paint me as someone who wanted money. They say I had a false and malicious narrative.
But as the backlash exploded and the FBI and SEC got involved, Logan suddenly changed tune. He apologized publicly, thanked CoffeeZilla for the investigation, and promised refunds.
CoffeeZilla is not a criminal. I called him, I apologized. My initial response to his series was that of fire, an ego, flare, whatever it is, pride. I'm a fighter at heart, and I was defensive because I know I never scammed anyone with this project. I never made any money, never sold any tokens, and I only had the best intentions going in.
Only one problem. Most refunds never came. By mid-2023, federal authorities had their eyes on Logan. The SEC summoned him over possible securities fraud. The FBI began an eerily quiet investigation behind the scenes. Logan tried to play defense, filing a lawsuit against CoffeeZilla for defamation. But CoffeeZilla clapped back with over 100 pages of evidence and messages showing Logan threatening to make people suffer. When CoffeeZilla submitted those documents in court, Logan panicked and filed a motion to seal them. What was in those texts that Logan was so desperate to hide? We don't know yet, but sources say they contain brutal language, revenge plots, and proof that Logan cared more about silencing critics than fixing the damage. The SEC eventually dropped its investigation, not because Logan was cleared, but because of a Trump-era policy change that limited crypto probes. But don't celebrate yet. The FBI is still silent. And if you know anything about the FBI, silence usually means they're getting ready to strike. If Crypto Zoo was the scam, Prime was the spin. Logan's energy drink, co-founded with KSI, launched as the coolest drink on TikTok. Kids begged their parents for it. Influencers flaunted it. Prime was selling out everywhere, but in 2024, the dream died. Prime's UK revenue plummeted from £122 million to £33 million. Profits tanked by 91%. Global sales dropped 92%. And then came the lawsuits. Like Pokemon, Logan caught them all. $67 million from Refresco, a supplier Logan allegedly ghosted. $13 million from Agrana for unpaid ingredient bills. A PFAS chemical lawsuit, claiming Prime's grape flavor contains toxic forever chemicals. A caffeine mislabeling class action for allegedly lying about caffeine levels. And even a lawsuit from the Olympic Committee over unauthorized branding. Total legal damage? Over $90 million. Total net profit? About $430,000. Logan went from flexing $1 billion brand to begging TikTok to care again. But hold up, CryptoZoo wasn't Logan's only crypto blunder. He also promoted Ding Doing, a meme coin that tanked by 96% after Logan hyped it like the next Dogecoin. Turns out, Logan was allegedly behind the project. An anonymous wallet linked to him bought up Ding Doing before he promoted it, then dumped it for a fat profit. He's also been linked to SafeMoon, another hype project that ended in lawsuits and investor chaos. Logan kept playing innocent. But when every coin you promote ends in disaster, it stops looking like bad luck and starts looking like a pattern. Crypto aside, Logan Paul's rep was already on thin ice thanks to years of reckless behavior. In 2018, he tased dead rats on camera. YouTube demonetized him. And of course, there's Kong the dog, who was killed by coyotes after Logan let it roam freely in a known predator area. Fans accused him of being negligent and careless. Then there's the infamous Japan suicide forest incident. Logan filmed the body of a man who had taken his life and laughed. He zoomed in on the corpse. He cracked jokes. The internet exploded in rage. Logan's career nearly ended right there. He apologized, cried on camera, said he'd change.
I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment, and I don't expect to be forgiven. I'm simply here to apologize. So what we came across that day in the woods was obviously unplanned, and the reactions you saw on tape were raw, they were unfiltered. None of us knew how to react or how to feel. I should have never posted the video.
But the scandals never stopped. At one point, Logan Paul was the poster child of reinvention. He went from Vine star to redemption arc, from canceled vlogger to WWE superstar, from prime mogul to crypto disruptor. But somewhere along the way, the mask slipped. Behind the curated thumbnails and PR-crafted apologies was a man who kept choosing profit over people. His own fans funded his ventures, and they were the ones left broke, betrayed, and blocked. The lawsuits keep piling up, the investigations keep circling, and even if Logan dodges jail time, he's already lost something bigger: the trust of the very people who built him. So here's the question: can Logan Paul be redeemed again? Or is this the final chapter of a YouTuber turned crypto villain? Let me know in the comments. Smash the like button, subscribe for more deep dives, and I'll see you in the next one.